Oh, listen to that. Well, welcome to Real Talk NFL. Don't know what's going to happen here. This is our first episode. Might be our only episode. We'll see how this goes today. So, if we become famous, we'll have to remember this.
Infamous.
Our humble beginnings. But we're just going to talk through. I don't even know what I'm talking about. See, you should have made me the MC here. Well, I made myself the MC, didn't I?
Yep.
That was a mistake.
You don't want
Um,
me to do it.
yeah, no, that would be interesting. That would be a little too interesting. We're gonna we're just gonna sit back and we're gonna talk about the NFL. And all three of us are known for our outrageous takes. There's not going to be one sane take in this video. So if you want to hear like a realistic thing, you might want to tune in someplace else. If you want to hear some really crazy things, this is your place. And feel free to let us know where we went wrong and what we did right, which I have a feeling probably going to go after the things we did wrong more so than anything else. But feel free to put stuff in the comments, and who knows, Justin and Hans might just yell at you. Um, that's the beauty of the show.
Disclaimer,
So,
I work for Extension in my real career where I try to do things accurately. Not everything I say here may be factually accurate.
nothing that you hear would probably be accurate whatsoever, which is also reason why you should tune in. But we're going to be talking the next few weeks as we get closer to the NFL season. We're going to be diving into some of these, into each division. So we're going to start with the AFC North, do a little bit of a dive deep in the AFC North, give our take of what we think the standings are going to end up with. So we're just going to start alphabetically here. Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals. What are we expecting?
Second in their division.
Second,
Yep. Second.
playoffs,
I
no
expect
playoffs.
No playoffs. Because
Give me
Joe
a give
Burrow
me
is
a
a
record
bum.
here. Give me a record.
They're a winning record, but Joe Burrows is a bum.
Oh well, what?
He's a bum.
Have you ever watched Cincinnati play?
Yes, he's a bum. He chokes.
I have no words to even.
And plus, Josh Stewart's a Bengal fan, and he's my best friend. So I got you in crap.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. So Joe Burrow, wow. So I would say Joe Burrow. Well, Hans, I like your point that before we start the video that Burrow's an easy 4,000 yard quarterback if he's healthy.
But who's the only real and there who's the only real team they play against in the division?
Ravens are fantastic. Steelers will make playoffs.
They make playoffs every year.
the
Cleveland, we
Ravens, the Steelers know how to beat the Bengals.
Yeah, they have a weak division.
The
I wouldn't call
Steelers
that a
know
weak
how
division.
to
All
beat
three can make three of the
Cleveland
four can
Browns
make
is weak.
playoffs easily.
The Cleveland Browns are weak. The only thing they're looking for is a 2-for-1 deal on a defense attorney because
They're not a team.
they're gonna hire Justin Tucker as their kicker.
Go for the fantastic duo.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, Tucker is a free agent now, isn't he?
So
yes,
I'll
he got
go
See?
next.
released.
Exactly.
He's going to
I
Cleveland.
would say I'd expect Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, if they're both healthy, to be some of the the best quarterback and best wide receiver in the league if they stay healthy. But there's a lot of question marks with the Bengals def, defense, so I have them going like 9-8 or 10-7. They might or might not get into the playoff, and I really am unsure what will happen with Trey Hendrickson, if he will get traded or not.
He'll
But
get
we'll
traded.
find out. But I don't expect that defense to be anything special. But I could be completely wrong.
Hendrickson, I have a feeling we'll know more about Hendrickson as we get closer to the regular season. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if by trade deadline he's gone.
He's gone.
I wouldn't be surprised. It depends where the Bengals are at, really. The Bengals are in contention. They'll keep him around as long as they can.
How much money
Not in
is he
contention,
asking?
they'll trade him.
How much money is he asking? That's a big deal.
I haven't seen the last report, so I'm not
I'm
sure
gonna
exactly
say
what he's looking
it's
for.
probably
What is
astronomical amount of money.
what's TJ Watt getting paid? Like 25, 26 million a year or something?
Yeah. Is he
Sounds
worth
about
it?
right.
Or who was the last big pass rusher to get paid?
Miles Garrett.
What?
Yep. Miles
Miles Garrett
Garrett.
got paid.
What did he get paid in the upper 20s per million per year?
I think
I
like
believe
32.
wasn't he the highest paid defensive player?
I think it was like 32 or 35, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
He won't. Trey Hendrickson won't get paid that high, but
no, and
he'll
nor
still
should
get
he.
paid a lot.
Hendrickson's a good, one of the best edge rushers, but not worth Miles Garrett numbers.
What does Zach think?
What do you think,
Oh,
Zach?
I think it all depends if Burrow can stay healthy. If Burrow can stay healthy, Cincinnati, I'm putting them third. I'm putting them
Who,
third, but I'm having them at sixth or seventh playoff spot.
who do you have? Who do you have over them?
Pittsburgh,
Why?
only because it's Pittsburgh. That's literally it.
Who's their quarterback?
They've made the playoffs with Mason Rudolph before. They've won games with Mason Rudolph. Doesn't make any sense. It's coaching at that point.
They don't have their running backs gone.
Oh yeah, running backs gone. Receivers. I mean, Robert Woods is your number two receiver. It's not that. 5 years ago, Robert Woods, solid number two. Now, no. There's some definite question marks there at receiver, but
Granted, they signed DK Metcalf.
got DK Metcalf. But you have to remember, the thing that makes Pittsburgh good isn't the offense.
No, it's their defense.
Their defense is fantastic. The defense is going to keep them in games. Mason Rudolph is not going to win games for Pittsburgh, but in the years that he's played with them before, he didn't lose games for them either. Remember, he was toe to toe with Cleveland's defense back a few years ago, and Cleveland had a fantastic defense that year.
I can say it's better than Dan Orlovsky, but anybody's better than Dan
Well,
Orlovsky.
yeah, well, in the back of the end zone.
But I'm more worried about if they're going to sell tickets between for the fight on the sidelines between DK Metcalf and the number one receiver.
He is the number one receiver.
No, he's not.
Pickens is gone.
Oh, they got rid of Pickens?
Pickens is gone.
Who got Pickens?
They traded him. I forgot who they.
He's a cowgirl.
Oh, that blows my whole theory. I just go watch a Pittsburgh Jay flows through the fight.
No, they thought a step ahead.
Oh, so what?
Pickens is gone. Deontay Johnson is gone. I mean, this is a brand new receiving core.
So do they have like
Yeah.
the Bears old freaking GM in there or something like that? Let's get rid of a
No,
young
because they actually
stud
have a good receiver.
Yeah, but why would you trade your young receiver Pickens that's going to be a superstar to someone that's their career is about in the middle of its life expectancy?
I mean, DK, he's got maybe 3 more years left of his
Yeah,
self life, but I mean, DK's
has he
still a
blew
better
out-
receiver than George
has he
Pickens
blew
is
out a
right
lead
now.
yet?
I have a feeling it's got to be something with personality.
Yeah,
I just wonder if,
Yeah.
because I know Pickens has a bigger personality.
Steelers
That's the
have-
reason, or if it's
The
just
Steelers have drafted some. The Steelers have drafted some head case wide receivers.
they're
Yep.
known for it.
my receiver that came to the Bears and sat on the bench.
Yep.
Oh, man,
Oh, good old Claypool.
dude, I picked him up. I thought he was
Antonio
going to be money.
Brown.
Yeah, he was not. Far from it.
I think Antonio Brown has CTE issues, but I could be wrong.
I don't even know what
I
CTE
think
issues are.
he
I
said
don't
that.
know.
I think he said that himself.
But we're doing Pittsburgh Steelers now.
Well, you know what?
No,
This is a first show.
we're already
So
out
I'm
of
calling
order.
audible here.
We did Baltimore. We did Bengals before Baltimore.
We did. Well, I was going with Bengals and Browns.
Oh, never mind. We're going by the last part.
I was going by I was going by team name.
Here's the
But
thing: is Baltimore should be
we
on
kind of
top.
already talked about every team at this point. So Justin, yes, Justin.
Baltimore should be on top. So we don't really talk about them. They're probably gonna lose 3 games at the most.
Yeah. I think Ravens could be the top of the AFC if not the league.
Yeah.
They can be really good. So Justin, let me get your standings then.
Okay. My standings for
let me get your standings. What do you think is gonna end up what's gonna happen here?
Pittsburgh they're gonna have a winning season. They're gonna lose half their games and maybe like win 2 more than over 500. So Mike Tomlin's gonna get his winning season. Because he always gets his winning season. Somehow he squeaks it out.
Is Hans fishing?
Huh? What?
Hans fishing?
He might be fishing.
He is fishing.
Are you fishing, Hans?
Because Mike's turned off.
He might be out of
Well, I mean, we did call this real talk. So I mean
real talk. He's probably catching a walleye right
now. It's
then no, here it goes. Here's the AFC North.
Okay.
Baltimore be on top. Then the Kitty Cats. Then I hate to say it, the Steelers, even though I don't like Mason Rudolph. I just don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
And the Browns are gonna be on the bottom because they're the Browns and they do stupid crap.
Yeah.
But if they get Justin Tucker, I'm going to have a lot of fantasy points. So give me the draft. I should start a Facebook hashtag Browns for Justin Tucker.
Oh my goodness.
See if it takes off.
Okay.
If you're a football fan, there you go.
We haven't said anything about the Browns. Let's just jump to the Browns. We're just flying the seat of our pants at this point. Who will start the most games at quarterback for the Browns?
Shadou Sanders.
All 5 quarterbacks it could be.
Shadou Sanders.
Let's start with this. How many quarterbacks are going to start for the Browns this year? How many names are going to add to the jersey?
7.
I think they're going to walk out Deshaun Watson week 1 on a very short leash.
I thought you might
as soon as he throws a second interception, they'll put someone else in.
See, I think this is what's going to happen. Watson will play a game. He'll play a game, then put Dylan Gabriel in there. And then, because it's the Browns, they're not going to win. And they're going to bench Gabriel because that's just what they do. Put in Shador because that's what fans are going to be calling for. Have him play for a few games, and then go back to Gabriel. Then go back to Shador. And then you're probably just going to see Deshaun Watson limp out there at some point.
I mean, the guys are going to start 3 quarterbacks.
I'm going to say there were a total of 7 play the season.
What was that?
There was a total of 7 play the season.
Okay, so
2 of them will get hurt. Then majorly, and they'll be out for the season. So they're going to have to bring somebody in off the practice squad.
Are we going to see Aaron Rodgers play for the Cleveland Browns?
No. He's going to go to – he's probably going to go to – who didn't draft a quarterback?
Well, Pittsburgh.
Steelers?
No, Steelers did. Steelers drafted Will Howard.
I bet you.
Oh.
Actually, I forgot all about that. Pittsburgh might win the damn Super Bowl. They get freaking Aaron Rodgers.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers last year? So wait, let me hold on a second. So Joe Burrow is trash.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers is the Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Yeah. Here's the reason why.
What year are you in?
Here's the reason why I say Joe Burrow is trash. Because he's trying to be Joe Namath, Joe Cool, and he can't be. There cannot be Joe Cool 2.0. It's already been played out in the 60s and 70s. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's working so well for him so far.
Well,
It's working
the
well. He's
joke.
got a little sway.
I mean, he
to him.
didn't lose the Super Bowl, remember? That was all
Here's the thing.
defense.
Here's the thing. Did Joe Cool ever get his house broken into? No.
That's where we're calling.
Justin, I think you need to get a south side of the-
Yo, you want to go get my jersey on?
What, a Sox jersey or Bears?
Yeah, I can get them all. I can put a Bulls jersey on, a Sox jersey. I think I even I have a Cubs T-shirt.
As you should.
No. Actually, I would love.
That's for a different
I would love
podcast,
to
right?
I would love to go to a Cubs game. I would love to be able to go to the crosstown rival game, but I can't afford the tickets because they're like $200 this year and they're both teams suck. So,
Cubs
but
are fantastic. What are you talking about?
huh?
The Cubs are gonna walk away with I guess unless the Cardinals go on the run, the Cubs are gonna walk away with the NL Central.
Yeah.
No. I hate to say I'm not a Cardinals fan because my dad said
When did we switch to baseball?
because I don't know because we
Okay,
can't.
let's get back to football. This podcast is horrible.
No,
The
it's
sad part
perfect.
is I don't even have any alcohol.
Pretty soon we'll be hating basketball. So,
Don't want to get me started on that.
see, this is
LeBron James is not the GOAT. He will
okay.
never.
All right.
So just drop it there.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Oh. All right. How many games are the Browns winning?
4.
I think that's generous.
4, and they're
They're
going
my
to
dark horse team. Didn't you hear that?
non-conference games either. So
You know,
I mean, who does the Browns play?
who does the AFC North play?
Do they play the Packers?
Don't they play the NFC North?
Yeah. So they're gonna somehow they're gonna beat
Oh,
the
they do
Vikings.
play the NFC North. Yeah.
They're gonna beat the
Yeah, you're right.
Vikings. The Lions will squeak it out. The Bears might choke and give it to them. They'll beat the Packers because
I'm gonna beat the Bears.
Well, we play the Browns at the very end of the season.
Yeah. Who knows?
When you'll be eliminated from the playoffs.
Love will throw an interception on the goal line and they'll take a pick six back for 99 yards. Did we lose Zach?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm still
You
here.
want to know something embarrassing? The Packers almost lost. Granted, Aaron Rodgers was hurt, but the Packers needed overtime to beat the 0-16 Browns that year.
Oh. I completely forgot about that. So with the Browns, I mean, you don't have a stable quarterback unless Gabriel or Shador works out, which they might. They might, but receivers, I mean, you have Jerry Jeudy, and that's it. Jerome Ford is not a starting running back.
No. Nick Chubb
Defensively, they're not half bad, though. They have a decent defense.
Who does Chubb play for anymore anyway? Brown still?
No one. I think it's a free agent.
Then why is it the Bears or the Packers going after him?
Awesome. Bears, I think the Bears are fine.
Concerns?
He's been hurt a lot, and not just like little bitty injuries here and there, like major injuries.
ACL.
Packers would rather just throw a 7th-round pick or undrafted free agent out there that they don't have to pay anything to.
Or receiver. Remember the Ty Montgomery era?
Yeah.
That was something else. That was, I don't know how that lasted that long.
With however many receivers they have on their roster.
I mean, it was good for a few games, and somehow it turned into 3 years.
But look, they try to put
Montgomery isn't as good as Deebo Samuel.
Or Deebo Samuel or Cordell Patterson. They try to do that. I mean, it works.
It works.
If you're athletic, it works. Look, New Orleans does it with their tight end. He plays quarterback and running back. I can't think of his name.
No one can ever beat Taysom Hill.
No.
Taysom Hill is one of a kind.
I had him
But
as a
anyway,
fantasy quarterback. It worked. I got points.
so Hans, her Justin standings for the AFC North.
Yeah.
Do we still have Hans?
Hanser.
There we
I
go.
got
Okay.
kicked out.
Oh, sorry.
I
All
think
right.
the Browns are 4-13 and finish last, but they won't play bad enough to earn the first pick.
Okay. I'm good with that. What's the rest of your standings?
Of mine,
Yeah.
what did I say? The Bengals were going to finish 10-7. They'll finish second.
Okay. So then Ravens first, Steelers third.
And then, yeah, that'll be where I'm at. Did
I was
we
gonna say, if
talk
you're gonna
about
have
the
Pittsburgh
Ravens
number
or
one,
Steelers?
there we go. There's outrageous take of the day. I thought it was gonna be Justin saying Burrow sucks.
He does suck.
Cool.
Joe Burrow.
Justin says Pittsburgh's on number one, the first.
No.
You know what?
At least it is step away from Captain Small Hands.
This
Because
is
he
what I
doesn't
want to do.
to begin with.
Can we choose for the first round of our fantasy draft? Can we get to choose a player for someone else? Because I will totally give Justin Joe Burrow.
Hey, I'll take him. He'll put points up.
So he's awful, but he'll give you a bunch of points.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look,
I just don't want
I'm
someone
not
to
saying
take Jordan.
I'm not saying he's not talented because he is. Because I watched him play and his NCAA champion against I can't think of his name. He is a Jaguars quarterback. That game was
But
That was against Ohio State, right?
no. It was no. Burrow didn't play. It was LSU and somebody.
LSU and
No,
Clemson.
it wasn't.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
LSU.
2020. Never mind. It was against Trevor Lawrence, Pretty Boy Lawrence.
Yeah. I would rather much watch that game over again than the NFL, the freaking Chiefs. Anytime the Chiefs in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
but that was a shootout. And don't get me wrong, he's a great quarterback, but something ain't clicking there. He's got all these weapons around him.
Well, it's because he's not healthy half the time.
Then you're getting paid all
When
this
he's
money.
healthy, he's fantastic. I mean, T.
You're
Higgins
getting
had a great season as number two, and then Jamar Chase has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamar
You're getting
Chase put the numbers up that he's putting up, and then T. Higgins putting up the numbers he's putting up. That's
But you can't close out. You get beat. Who did they lose to this year?
They started off really bad, and then they won like 3/4 of their games in the last like 10 games.
Yeah, but weren't they in the playoffs though?
No,
They didn't make it, right?
they were 9-7, 9-8.
There's something that's not clicking there. I don't know if it's his healthy eating habits, he parties too much, or something, because you're getting paid all this money. You should have a dietitian, a strength coach away from the team. You should have your own stuff. Look how long freaking the GOAT quarterback played. Brady. He had his team dietitian, his team strength training coach, but then he had his own dietitian and his own strength and conditioning people. He played until his hell, he could sign up for Social Security tomorrow.
I'm at a loss for words.
Is it true? Am I wrong?
I am looking forward to seeing the comments in this thing.
Someone's gonna be receiving.
And this is all for you Bengal fans. Your team is a kitty cat.
So I think we're all in agreement on 1 and 4. Ravens will win division. Browns will be number 4. Am I the only one that says Steelers over Bengals?
Yeah.
I might put some money
What?
on. Might put some money down that one then.
Hey, you're a pastor. Should you do that? I'll make a deal.
What?
I'll make a deal with you. If Pittsburgh has a better record than the Bengals this year, I will take you out to freaking Buffalo Wild Wings.
I bet.
Because I know
But,
you
and
can't
if
go.
not, All right. But if you win, I'm just going to do the opposite. No matter what,
No,
B-dubs.
we'll watch Bears Packer games, and you got to pick up the pizza at your house.
I think Justin has to eat something that I make if he loses.
No, no, no coop casserole, and no carp egg sausage.
You know, my
I do
cats are
not
really good at making food
love
too.
you
I
to
can
death,
give you
but
some stuff
no.
they make. Delicious cakes.
You really want to go there?
Well, we have like 4 minutes left to go.
I could give you special brownies.
Wow.
So did we talk? So we all think the Ravens are going to win it then, or what?
And the Ravens are going to win it. They're going to beat.
Ravens might go all the way.
They're going to go in. They're going to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I got you.
Yeah, and they're going to be in the Super Bowl. It's going to be Ravens and Eagles. I think. Is that possible?
I can see that. I can see that. I thought it was going to happen this last year.
The only reason why the Ravens didn't get in the Super Bowl is because Patrick Mahomes sucks face with the referees. That's it,
Didn't
right
they
there.
lose to the Bills, not the? Didn't they lose to
No.
the Bills and not
Here's
the?
the thing: is the Ravens would have beat the Chiefs in both their games if there wasn't bullcrap calls.
That is true. That is true.
The
Wasn't it
Ravens
like
would have won the games if they scored more points than the Chiefs, and they didn't score more points than the Chiefs.
now, Hans? Are you a Swiftie?
No,
You really had to think hard on that one.
Hey, I think this podcast should like get a lot of reviews, like
I
a lot
think-
of them.
I think it's going to get a lot of dislikes.
No, maybe some Bengal fans.
No, we're going to have a lot of people commenting on Justin.
Oh yeah, what the hell does bum know about football? Does that bum even have any teeth? Yeah. Is he even educated? That's what I ask.
That,
Bad thing is I was going to a 4-year degree. So
take
Weevil
that.
says the Bengals will take the division. But that's coming from my handicap golden retriever. So
Do you say the Bengals will take the division?
yep. It's because his uncle Josh feeds him hot dogs when he's here. That's why.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well,
I see.
that's all that we have this week. Next week we're going to be taking a look at the AFC East.
One quick question.
Okay.
Oh boy. You have a minute.
Where is Hans' favorite Milwaukee Buck basketball player going to? Because he wants out of Milwaukee. The Greek freak
No
wants out of
idea.
Lakers.
60 seconds
You're
and
going to have to
counting.
pay
He's going to the
like
Lakers.
that man contract them.
That's my. He wants out. He's done. And
Okay.
Embiid will-
That's it.
Embiid will go- Yep, that's it.
Well,
Well,
thank you
our
all
time's
for
up.
watching. Please put down your comments and let Justin know just how much you love his takes.
And do what you love because life's too short. And have a blessed night.
Well said.